खुद पे यकीन जब तक नहीं करोगे, कोई आप पे यकीन नहीं करेगा. It is very important when we say we want to empower. First, let's empower ourselves from inside. Let's start believing in us that we can do it, and never fear failure, never fear challenges, because no matter which profession you choose, you are always going to have them. Life is all about ups and downs. Don't lose hope. Well, journey's been great, and like I always say, it's not about where you are going to finally reach, but it's the work that you do along. When it's there have been so many years that I've been doing this, and I always believe that I rather enjoy the journey than reaching the finishing point. And I think in social work, in doing work for people, there is no end or start. Whenever you feel like, whenever you have the mind that you want to do something for people and you really truly believe and you're passionate about it, you must do it. And journey's been great. Journey has every work that you do, you have your ups and downs, you have your challenges, you have the good part, and you have a lot of struggle, you have a lot of hard work, you have a lot of dedication which is attached to this, because social work is about working for people. And when you're working for people, you're not just working for them, you are making them a part of your life, and you are becoming a part of their life. So it kind of bonds you together. They become a family, and they expect from you that someone has come to do something for us. So it's a lot of pressure also, but it's been a beautiful journey. And almost now 10 years, I must say, that Ruben Nagy Art Foundation was formed. And for me on ground, it's been 5 years, 4.5, 5 years, where I've literally gone to slums and villages and bastis every single day when I'm in different parts of the country. So it's been a great journey. And I think it just adds on to so many new things. So many new people. In fact, I tweeted this morning that Misal has now become my journey, because it not only connects me to places and people, but it has, fortunately made me make those people part of my family, and I become part of their family. So, when somebody comes to you and says, "Ki, ma'am, you think this will happen?" Like in Kashmir, one girl told me that, "Ma'am, you are like the ray of hope which has come to Kashmir for us, and who is wanting to do so passionately work here. And you are not just in Srinagar, which is where everyone comes or goes to Gulmarg and does skiing and all. You are in Handwara, you are in Kupwara, you're in Vatlab, you are in Sopore, you're in the areas Patan, where people don't come because they get scared to come here. But you are working deep down inside where there is a need." So when people come and tell you all these things, it also builds a lot of pressure on me. But then that is what I want, right? That is the connectivity I want with people, and that is why I am doing this. So for me, it is very important that that connect happens. Social work is not just about opening centers and putting your things together and that's it. No, social work is about connecting to people. Social work is about creating that bond with people where they trust you and you go out of your way to do things for them. I think that is why I'm so passionate about what I do, and I love it. And I hope the journey continues, and we have a lot of positive impact on ground. Life is about challenges, and not just social work. In every field you have challenges, but when you're working in a village, when you're working in slums, of course you are going to have challenges. बहुत सारी जगह हैं जहाँ पे पानी बहुत कम है, बिजली नहीं आती है. Like when we were working in the villages, वहाँ पे आधा दिन बिजली नहीं आती है, and you are touching 47, 46 degrees, and we are all working. And then every season in our country brings a different set of weather. Like एक समझ में बहुत सारे कीड़ियां थी. I remember when we were working in Rajasthan, and we literally had to put the light off and one corner bulb had to be on so that, all those flies go that side and we could sit and eat our food peacefully without, eating the insects in it. So I think those are the challenges you face. But then if there were no challenges, then why was I there? I'm there to overcome these challenges for these people. Or I believe that till I have myself been there, seen it, somebody comes and tells you, okay, we have this problem, you understand, you listen to them, but till you see it yourself, trust me, you cannot even imagine what those people are going through on everyday basis. So for me, it was very important. That's why I travel so much. I'm on ground so much, because it was very important that I sit there with them and not just hear them, but also see it myself कि बिजली कितने घंटे जाती है, पानी क्यों नहीं आता है, सफाई क्यों नहीं होती है, वहाँ पे डस्टबिन्स हैं या नहीं है, लोगों को वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट के बारे में पता है या नहीं है. सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स वर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. कितनी महिलाएं काम कर रही हैं, कितने युवा अनएम्प्लॉयड हैं, हाउ मेनी हैव dropped out of their colleges and schools, have not gone to school. So for me, it was very important that, along with my team, I sit with them. And when I go, they all come out, in big numbers, and they're very happy that she's there. And these are the challenges we faced in villages. Then slums and bastis have different set of problems. They have a lot of water clogging. पानी बारिश होती है तो पानी भर जाता है, और महाराष्ट्र, मुंबई तो it rains a lot. So literally there was water till my waistline initially when I started working in the slums, and seeing my students, seeing my children sleeping on a wooden plank और नीचे पूरा पानी भरा हुआ है was something I could not sleep with. So we not only, when we launched Misal India, Misal Mumbai, we not only beautified the area and the houses, we also waterproofed the areas. And that year, that entire slum didn't sleep in water. So I think that itself was a very big achievement for me, to see my child sleeping on the ground, not on a lakdi ka patta. How can a child or anyone sleep on a patta like that? So that was something, I had taken up as a challenge. No, this year I have to do this. And then later on, whenever it goes into redevelopment or it doesn't go into redevelopment, we have slums for over decades in our country, and some of them go into getting into redevelopment, some of them don't. So my botheration was, 1 साल हो, 10 साल हो, 50 साल हो, एक दिन भी बच्चा या वो घर वाले पानी में नहीं सोने चाहिए, एक दिन भी उनके घर के सामने कूड़ा नहीं होना चाहिए. So why are we thinking of whether they will break or they will not break? Point is that whatever number of days that they are there, they must have a proper home. They must have a comfortable home, even if it is a small room where 6 or 7 are living, but they are happy living there. But you must do what you can do for them. So these were the obviously challenges. Then once we were at the airport site, the slum which connects to airport, and I was working there, and I was talking to some of the women there, and I actually saw a mother with a nude child holding him, and his body had full rashes, like literally very bad rashes. So the love for children that I have, I couldn't stop myself. I walked to her and I said, बच्चे को इतना क्यों रैश है बॉडी में? So she said, मैम यहाँ पे कचरा साफ नहीं होता, एयर क्रॉस होने की जगह नहीं है, तो यहाँ पे lot of kids have asthma and lot of kids have rashes and allergy problems. So I told her that, okay, we did a health camp last week. You couldn't make it to that, no problem. But we are doing another health camp in next 2-3 days. I want you, आप अपने बच्चे के साथ, आई एम श्योर आपको और भी बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जिनको पता ये सब चेक करवाना है, तो आप लेके आइए, एंड देन वील डू अ बेसिक चेकअप, एंड देन इफ देयर इज समथिंग नीडेड टू बी डन बाय द senior doctor, we'll do that. So she was then talking that, yeah ma'am, at least somebody has come and asked and we want you, and then 8-10 of those ladies surrounded me and they started talking to me, and then I started talking, can anyone stitch, would anyone want to learn housekeeping, nursing, salon training, what is it that you guys want to do along with bringing up your children and taking care of your home? So they were just talking to me, and then suddenly I see a bunch of young boys coming towards me saying that no, काम बंद करो, ये कहाँ यहाँ पे काम नहीं होगा, what is this beautification and cleaning the streets that you're doing? So now looking at me, they probably thought, ladki hai, lady hai, so what will she say? And we can just bully her and, push her over. So I told them, what is the problem that you have? So no, ma'am, you've come from a certain political party and here there is another political party. So I was like taken aback. I said, because I don't work with any political party as say, I work with everyone. So I said, तुमको कौन बोला कि हम political party से हैं? तो बोले नहीं मैम आपका फोटो लगा था वो बैनर पे. सो आई टोल्ड हिम, आई सेड टुमारो समबडी विल पुट योर फोटोग्राफ विद द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया और प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया, सो यू विल बी पार्ट ऑफ दैट पार्टी. So he said, no ma'am, but still work, you can't do this work. I said, listen, I'm not here for you, I'm here for these people. And as the argument, and then my team members came, and as I was just about to say something little more distinct to him, these bunch of these 10 women who were there talking to me just few seconds back, they all came forward and they said, how are you speaking to her, and with what authority are you speaking to her? You are the secretary of this slum and you see this garbage in front of her house? With her own hands, she's picking up that garbage. She's asking about our children. You live here. We know you. And we've chosen you as the secretary of the slum and still you have not done anything. So either you leave from here with your bunch of boys or we'll start beating you up. So this is where the women came forward. And then I thought, now there will be more aggression. So I said, all right, we will sit and talk when we come tomorrow on site. I want all you boys who are not supporting us in this, come and talk to me and tell me what is the botheration. Has any neta sent you or anyone from the slum sent you? What is it that is bothering you? Because यहाँ कुछ ऐसा काम तो हो नहीं रहा है जो किसी को भी पसंद ना आए. So these women actually khadero them from that area. They left. We worked the whole day, and next day he came. He sat with me and spoke to me. So I was mixing the colors and, we are preparing for our workshop, and he chatted with me. He told me what it was. And I said, you know what, peacefully, I spoke to him. And today he's part of my team. That boy and those 7-8 boys are part of my team. They are running my Bombay workshops and my center. So, what these challenges are always going to be there because people come with different mindset, people come with different backgrounds, and they are also sometimes misled by different people. But when they understand that, you're not here to take, you're here to give, and you don't care a damn about anyone, that, kaun kya bolega, kaun kya karega. Hamara focus hai acha kaam karna. We are not working to be applauded. We are not working to get awards. We are not working to say, everyone say, wah, wah, wah. We are just working and on-ground impact. I'm working for on-ground impact. I'm working for my students doing degrees, master degrees. I'm working for women getting empowered. When I say women getting empowered, means financially independent. I am working because I want children to pass out of school. I don't want them to leave school after 5th standard or 8th standard. So my passion lies only for giving these people who are part of my family. So when they understand that, they kind of join hands with you. So next day he came with biryani for the whole team and he said, ma'am, I'm very sorry. I said, no, it's all right. I don't even mind because, people like you, I've had so many of them, but to be unreasonable is not something that I like. But I'm glad you're a young boy. You're the future of our nation. You guys are. So you listen and understand what is wrong, what is right. And today he is my center head for Santa Cruz, Kalina area. And we are so proud of him because he's doing such great work. So it's all about communication. आप जब लोगों को वक्त देते हैं, उनकी problems बैठ के सिर्फ सुन ही लेते हैं, that also changes a lot of mindsets of, what they were thinking and what they start thinking. So I think that is where we've had, there are many incidents like this. So this is one of them because, this is something because he joined our team later. And like that, we have got, in Hyderabad, we've got a great team. Again, there were some issues there which were sorted. So every area you go, and our country, like every state has a different culture, different language, different food, different people. So you are literally, from one start going back to the real next start in a different state. So and that is also thanks to my bringing up, because my dad being in the army, we've traveled across the country. So for me to go one state to another state to start work and to interact with people and to meet them and talk was never an issue because I've done that in my childhood. And I know what area comes with what plus and minus. So I think that worked really well. But challenges are a part of life in any line you work. But मेरा ये मानना है कि जब तक आप जो करना चाहते हैं उसको करेंगे नहीं तो आपको कैसे पता चलेगा that thing is going to be a success or a failure. आप कोशिश करिए and leave the rest on God. And I think we all believe in that. So basically, in our foundation, Rubal Nagi Art Foundation, we launch different initiatives every 2 years, every year, every 3 year, every 4 year, depending on the initiative scale. So we did Ronak, we did Learn to Earn, we did Skill India, we did lots of them. Women empowerment, we had Skill India development. Then we launched Paint Dharavi. After Paint Dharavi, we launched Paint Dharavi in 2016. After Paint Dharavi, we launched Misal Mumbai. Because I live in Mumbai, so it started from Mumbai. And within less than a year, basically, actually, less than 8-10 months, it became Misal India, because we got people connected us from so many different states, and we expanded to different states. So then we changed the name to Misal Mumbai to Misal India, because we were working in all the other states. And main aim of Misal Mumbai India is not to just color the walls, is not just to beautify the walls and do beautiful pieces of art, but art के माध्यम से लोगों से जुड़ना, educate करना. Educating through art is our main aim. And when I say educating, it means educating people about cleanliness, hygiene, sanitation, waste management, less use of plastic, letting the children complete their education, quality education, then empowering our women by making them work and making them financially independent, taking dropouts back to colleges and school, at least doing workshops with them back to back, trying to, empower them and say that, education is very important. Just a 5th standard certificate or an 8th standard or a 10th standard certificate is not going to do anything for you in future. So you must complete your education. And Misal starts with the beautification and, all these different workshops. Then once this is done in a couple of months, foundation takes over. So when I say foundation takes over, we start our Balwari, which is a learning center for children, where we stress on quality education, not just education, because वो बच्चे स्कूल जाते हैं, बहुत सारे नहीं भी जाते हैं और बहुत सारे जाते भी हैं. स्कूल में वो पढ़ते ही हैं. School education is, I would say, not that great, but it's not bad either. But school jana bahut zaruri hai. So we stress on quality education, doing different fun activities with them. We have a curriculum that we also follow. And then that is one Balwari we open. Then followed by Skill Center for Women and Boys. In that we do different vocational training, different courses. And every area has its own need. Like in Rajasthan, we have a different skill center. Hyderabad, we have different. Delhi, we have different. Maharashtra, we have different. UP will have a different one. Bihar will have a different one. So all the areas that we work in have their different skill centers. जिस चीज की वहां जरूरत है, जिस चीज की डिमांड है हमारी कंट्री में, हम उनको वही सिखाना चाहते हैं. आई ऑलवेज बिलीव एक डॉक्टर को अगर हम डॉक्टर ही बनाएं तो he will be or she will be able to give her best. In no point, if somebody has not even completed their graduation and you are forcing them to do something which they don't want to do. So along with taking them back to colleges and making them complete their education, we also train them in a skill center, which also kind of empowers them mentally, physically, that all right, with the degree, we also have a certificate where we've learned this. So we also do that. So that is where the foundation takes over once the Misal work is done. So you know what, I was born in Jammu. I never lived in Jammu. I won't say unfortunately or fortunately, because if I was living in Jammu, I would have not traveled to so many different parts of the country. So I was only born in Jammu. In fact, I've gone to Jammu more now because I've started work from last couple of years in Jammu. And I was wanting to do Jammu and Kashmir from a very long time, but it's just that, when you're caught up with so many different things, and I believe everything has the right time. So I think this was the right time for Jammu and Kashmir. And it didn't start with Jammu for me, it started with Kashmir for me. And we launched Misal Kashmir in December, and then we launched Misal Jammu in Feb. So basically, my father, yes, retired and settled in Jammu because that's his home. And Misal is not something that will stop only at Mumbai. Like I said, it is India, and we have lots of different areas that we want to still reach to. We are in 19 states right now. We have a couple of more to cover. I think 10 more to cover now. So I think Jammu and Kashmir came beautifully to us, and people started inquiring. Then in Kashmir Army, big thanks to Indian Army, they connected with us, and we done a lot of workshops. We've started a skill center already in Gom Ahmedpura for girls there. They are working on our samples. Then we are looking at Watla. We are looking at a center there. We're looking at not one but 10 plus centers in Sopore as well, starting with one, and then we're locating different areas. In fact, when we were in Sopore, these ladies and these girls, their enthusiasm was beyond words, and they were like, ma'am, you start this, we don't even have one center in Sopore. So that was heartbreaking, because where the girls have the maximum josh, they don't have the infrastructure, they don't have these things, which was not good. So I promised them, and people know that when I promise, I deliver. Fingers crossed, God is kind. So we will be starting a couple of centers there. And then Jammu happened. It was just that normally I don't start from a school. I start from a slum or a basti. But this was the school when I was visiting Jammu during Diwali time for my recce. And I just crossed that street and I saw this school, the big wall, and it was written Boys Government High School, and the wall was in a very bad shape. So I looked at it and I just said, I think I should start Misal Jammu from here. And then we spoke to the education officer, and another friend of mine, someone I know in Jammu, brought this up. And they were like most welcoming. And Municipal Commissioner Avni, she was like, yes, we can, do something. And that's it. For me, it's about, I don't do 10 meetings. I don't do 10 visits. I don't do these long table conferences and deciding हमें क्या करना है. आप एक बार decide करिए और next time करिए. That's what we believe in. So I spoke on the phone. I had not even met them. I spoke on the phone. I said, all right, this is the date you're launching. This is the date I can give. We will come and start work. And we landed there 2 or 3 days before. And we launched it. And we worked there for a week beautifully. And it turned out really nice. So that was the start point of Misal Jammu. But as I said, that I'm not interested in just making art on the walls. So we did a lot of workshops with the boys there. And it was amazing. I mean, I get at least 10 to 15 messages every morning on Instagram from the boys of that school, because they are not small boys. They are 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. They are the youth. So they message, ma'am, we are missing you. When are you coming to Jammu? Somebody sends me playing guitar that I'm good at it, ma'am. Can I come and learn music in your center? Can I come and learn poetry? So, it was shocking for me when I did the workshop with those 300 boys. And I told them, what is it that you're good at is what I want to teach you. Boys have come and told me they want to do poetry. And for Jammu, a boy saying, I want to write poetry. I want to write songs. I want to not only sing, but I also want to be a script writer. I want to be an author. I want to be an artist. Now, this is where I see Jammu changing. Normally what would you say? मुझे doctor बनना है, government job लेनी है, या मुझे engineer बना दो. It's a very typical profession that people would choose. But this time, I was amazed and I was so happy that, boys are coming out and giving this. This is not, and they all said, ma'am, please open an art college. So we're working on that. So open an art college because we want to do it. We are so creative, but we don't get the platform. Then somebody came crying saying that my parents are not letting me pursue art. So I said, you finish your 12th. I will speak to them because, the mindset has to change. Studying art does not make you an artist alone. There's so many different professions: animation, photography, Photoshop, architecture, interior designing, mass communication, advertising. All these are very creative lines. And which profession today is not connected to creativity? So art, I tell them, I said, when I talk about art, is not about making you an artist. It is about opening your brain towards creativity. फिर आप अपने ideas निकालें, आप बताएं आपको क्या करना. Like our girls who are stitching, they're making carpets and making these rugs today. They had no clue that, their old sarees can be used to do this. Now they are doing so beautifully, mixing the colors. कल तक खाना बना रही थी, आज खाना बनाने के साथ साथ ये भी कर रही हैं. 8 से 10,000 महीने का कमा भी रही हैं. So isn't that in real sense empowering? It's just that, they don't have the exposure. You just have to give them the right guidance and the right exposure. And I think Jammu Kashmir में सिर्फ वही एक चीज है जो अभी नहीं है. बाकी, I think they are very talented and they are amazing. We have lots to do. We have lots to do there. We have a website, www.rubalnagiartfoundation.org. You can log on to that. You can see all the different programs we are doing. You can see how many areas we're working in, how many people we've impacted, how many people are connected to us, children, youth, women. Every little information that you need for our NGO is there. So you can connect to us on that. You can email us, you can write to us, and we will get back to you. The message that I want to give to people is believe in yourself, because it is very important that we believe in ourselves. And when I say people, I mean girls and boys both. खुद पे यकीन जब तक नहीं करोगे, कोई आप पे यकीन नहीं करेगा. It is very important. When we say we want to empower, first let's empower ourselves from inside. Let's start believing in us that we can do it. And never fear failure, never fear challenges, because no matter which profession you choose, you are always going to have them. Life is all about ups and downs. Don't lose hope, because I see a lot of youngsters today, losing hope. And I just want to say that don't lose hope, because every day comes with new set of positivity and negativity. Face the negativity and keep marching. And there is no definition to success. It is about what you have achieved in life. Calculate that success according to your life. Don't depend on someone else to say whether money is going to be enough or fame is going to be enough or how good you look or how many people you know. So everyone has a different set of definition for success. So don't run behind success. Work hard, stay focused, and things can change for anyone, anytime. So, don't lose hope, be very, very positive and work hard.